Hey guys, TekGeekHD here again with another video, and today I have my official desk tour for Q2 of 2014. Now, as you guys can see from first looking at this clip, I have changed a lot of things around on my desk if you guys have seen one of my previous desk tours, and I wanted to show it to you guys today, so without any further ado, let's get straight on into the video. Now, the first thing on the most left side of my desk is the Blue Yeti condenser microphone. Now, I'm currently using this to do the voiceover for this video, and I use this microphone mostly for voiceover style videos and for review videos. But generally, when I'm doing live recordings, I use the Zoom H1 plugged directly into my camera. Now, this also has a 16-inch or 6-inch rather 180 pop filter attached to it and is sitting on the default stand that came with it. Right next to that, on the right of it, but still towards the left of my desk, is my left channel FND Fender Audio left channel speaker from my 2.1 system. Now, these speakers, I've had them for quite a while and they've served me pretty well thus far, and I'm feeling pretty bad that I have to leave them here when I go off to college because these probably won't be compatible over there, and it's pretty much a lot to carry along with the subwoofer. Now, right next to that, I do also have my main external hard drive, which is the 1TB Western Digital My Passport Ultra drive. This is a USB 3.0 hard drive, and it has two partitions, one for an older 500GB hard drive that I had, as well as for the new 500GB of storage. Right next to that, I have a Transcend multi-card reader, which reads CF cards, microSD, SD, etc. Now, the main keyboard that I use is the Apple wireless aluminum keyboard. Now, I did get this a while back. My dad actually had a spare one lying around, so he gave it to me, and before this I used to use the Apple wired keyboard, which is pretty nice because it had two USB ports, but I like the fact that I don't have to deal with a cable going across my desk. And for a mouse, I actually use the Apple Magic Trackpad, which I bought for $69 plus taxes at the Apple store in Louisville, Kentucky about half a year ago. Now, my main monitor here is an AOC 23-inch 1080p monitor. I genuinely have forgotten the model number, but it's pretty easy to find because it's one of the few monitors that AOC makes, and I will try to leave a link in the description. Now, it has an anti-glare screen, which is really nice, and the 1080p resolution is just perfect for me. Now, if you guys are wondering what's powering all of this, it is my 13.3-inch 2011 MacBook Air. Now, behind the display there is a huge bundle of wires, and I really wish that I didn't have this, but I honestly don't know how else to manage all these cables while keeping the rest of my desk looking clean. Now, my MacBook Air is actually sitting upon the Blue Lounge mica stand, so it is standing up and vertical so it can push air out the top of its vents, and I also do have a USB 3.0 multi-USB port right there, simply because the MacBook Air only has two USB ports and I need to plug in more things every once in a while. Now, sitting right next to my monitor on the right of that is the Blue Lounge, the Grove-made Grove dock for iPhone, and on top of that, of course, is my 16GB Space Gray factory unlocked iPhone 5S, behind which I also do have the right channel speaker from my 2.1 FND audio system, which I mentioned at the start of this video. Again, these speakers do sound really nice for the price that they come at. Now, to the right of that, I also do have the subwoofer. Now, I believe this is a 6.5-inch subwoofer, but don't quote me on that because it has been a really long time since I've looked up the specifications for it, but I really like it. The bass is very punchy, and the entire construction of this is made out of wood, so it has a nice premium feel. You can see I've kind of scratched off the top of the paint a little bit while moving it, but overall this sounds really nice. It has a lot of air intakes, and it also pushes out a really nice, deep, crisp bass, which I genuinely really like to listen to when I'm listening to my music. Now, at the top of my setup, which is pretty popular, I also do have a framed photograph of the late Steve Jobs, because I do look up to him as an idol for somebody who's been a great source of inspiration to me over the course of my life. I know a lot of people have a lot of negative things to say about Steve, and I do agree that he has been a bit of an asshole when it came to a lot of the things and when he dealt with people, but overall, I do genuinely like his work, and I was really impressed with the company that he started, and I really do look up to Steve Jobs. Now, either way, guys, it does about conclude this video. This is my desk, and I will probably have another desk tour just before I leave for college later this year, and maybe even a dorm room tour towards the end of the year. So if you guys would like to see something like that, please do let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.